Yeah. 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 So many lies that you hear from the net, they don't get her respect. She reporting the truth, not a check. You want an unbiased opinion straight from the chest, not a bit of conflict or someone here for a check. Tune in, these are thoughts from a lawyer on a mission who goes so hard it's like she works on commission. Trolls in the comments might say she tripping cause they lack the knowledge, they don't know they missing. Got a couple current events that you like, wanna know about law from the eyes. Tired of all these blogs running lies because their agendas are disguised. Tune in to the intellect, cause I'm sure y'all missing all the facts of the case that she steady is gifting. Someone here for the people, man, it's so uplifting. If you ain't subscribed yet, then you just omitting facts.
Good evening, everyone. It is Pam Esquire, also known as your law intellect. I am fresh off of a plane. I was in Atlanta. I was hoping I was going to run into Nesto while I was over there in them Fulton County court hallways. But, you know, as luck would have it, he didn't run into me. So anyway, welcome to all of you guys that are here. Welcome to all of the new subscribers. Thank you for letting me know that you have a new subby. I appreciate it. I hope you guys comment and enjoy the commentary and also enjoy the way we communicate within the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome again to everyone, former and new. Make sure you do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you have not subscribed to the channel already, please make sure that you subscribe. We have some things that we're going to get into, and you know I love each and every one of you guys, and I'll probably put up different comments as we go. But because I was not really available this week, we have a lot of video to get into. I know that many of you guys have checked out phone calls from prison. You guys know you heard it first here. They've been the hot topic all over these YouTube streets with all of the phone calls between Shirley Strawberry's husband. Shirley Strawberry is the co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and there has been some fire phone calls that have been released. So I'm going to go over some of those phone calls, but I also wanted to go over, there's one portion because over on phone calls from prison, oftentimes they just take snippets and they clip some of the phone calls. So I do have one full phone call with one of the mistresses that I know that didn't go on, that they didn't put the entire clip out. So I am going to play that for you guys tonight. And it has something to do with the truck being taken, being repoed, which you guys probably have heard. If you haven't, you're going to hear that clip anyway. Again, that clip is from phone calls from prison. And then also I have the full conversation where he talked to the mistress almost immediately after Shirley told him about this truck being repoed. And then we'll get into some of the other videos. You guys just hang with me. We're going to be here for a minute because I wasn't able to come on all week. But I see each and every one of you. I see you, Love Jones. I see Latrice. I see Renee. I see you, St. James. I see you, Denise, Tracy, Really B. I see all you guys, Miss V. Thank you so much for your support. All of, again, my new subs, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy it over here. You guys make sure you guys are welcoming and nice. All my mods to all of the new subs that we have over here because we've gotten a lot of subs in the last week. But without further ado, I want to get into it because I know you guys got things to do. I haven't even eaten. I'm literally fresh off the plane. So for those that don't know, these are all of the charges since July 8th of 2022 was the first time Ernesto Williams was arrested and incarcerated, and he has not been out since. Okay, so that's who we are talking about today. Now, I told you guys I was trying to have a little grace on Shirley. After some of these phone calls, I'm like, what you want somebody? Hello, McFly. Like, What is going on, Miss Strawberry? What is going on? So this is how I knew she was the real ride or die chick. Because if they would have taken my car while I was going to get my little hair done, it would have been a problem. But she said, I got your back. So I don't want to give too much away for some of you that have not heard the audio. So we're going to go and listen to it right now. Make sure you guys hit this like button as you come in, because the algorithm been rhythming for me on YouTube, and it's all thanks to each and every one of you guys. Let's get into it.
Picked up my truck today.
What truck?
What do you mean, what
You
truck?
talking about your white truck?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Why would they do that?
They said it's being used in the investigation.
Wow. 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 What?
Yeah, they came to the salon where I was, and they waited outside for me. When I got ready to go, they blocked me in, and it was a tow truck there, a flatbed, and they put the truck on the flatbed.
What?
And they offered me a ride home, and I told them no, of course not. And thank God the lady that does my hair brought me home.
What kind of shit is that?
Well, that's what they said. They said, I asked them, did they have any proof? I said, what are you guys doing? Why are you taking my truck? Because it's being used in an investigation. Do you have any proof? What are you talking about? Yes, we have proof. I mean, no, we don't have proof. We have probable cause. And that can lead to proof. Sheridan came. Your daughter Sheridan came in. I mean, they didn't say that right away. I'm just trying to tell you all the stuff. It's out of order. They said that, there are a lot of papers with my name on them. My signature probably has been forged.
Wait a minute. I'm confused. What you saying?
Come on, honey. Come on.
No. Hold on. I'm trying to understand. Where were you at?
I told you, I was at the beauty shop. And
Where's the
it's
beauty
in
shop?
Roswell. It's in Roswell. The same one I've been going to.
What?
And the same officer that arrested you was there, Officer Fields, the little white lady.
That's what it is. Wow. How did they know where your beauty salon was?
I guess they've been following me. I don't know. I can't tell you that. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, they said they were going to come and get it from over here, but it's just my car came up on the radar, the license plate, that it was in Roswell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't have and I said, well, what are you going to do with my truck? What does my truck have to do with this? They said it's for the victims. They needed to pay tax the victims, some of the victims. And whoever is there.
They're lying.
Well, I'm just telling you what they told me, honey. I assume that, this woman is setting you up or sets you up or whatever, but I assume that.
Wow.
So that's all I can tell you is what happened to me today. And I don't have a car to drive, so. Oh, and they said they're going to get my wedding ring, too.
What are you talking about?
When I tell you something, why do you say that? Because I'm just telling you what they told me. They said they're going to come and get it. I got it from Danielle Diamonds, and the $20,000 that you put on that, they're going to get the ring, too.
Stop talking on the phone. Stop talking on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, stop talking about that, because all this bullshit.
That's what they told me.
Right. I understand it.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. But it wasn't a great day for me either,
That was a bad day. Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, they let me get my stuff out. I don't know. I just really think they're just trying to keep this investigation open and hope that they'll find something, to keep you or something. It's like they don't have anything. They don't have anything. I know they don't.
I'm so sorry that happened to you today.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. I mean, you know, it's just okay. There ain't nothing we can do about it. You know, apparently they're really after you. They think you're some sort of big, I don't know. I don't know. They think, you know.
I understand.
Yeah, they're just really trying to stick it to you. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Oh, and they mentioned the Bentley. They said something, I can't remember exactly what they said about the Bentley. They mentioned the Bentley, that was part of the investigation, my truck, because they're trying to confiscate all your assets, I guess. So they said, we're trying to pay the victims. We're trying to pay the victims.
It ain't no victim. What it is, they're trying to hold on to your stuff. And first of all, I'm not going to talk on the phone because they listen to everything you say. So
yeah.
I'm not trying to do that, and I know what it is. So I'm not going to get all in. I'm not going to talk on the phone.
Yeah. Okay.
But I understand what you're saying. Wow. Damn. I'm so sorry that happened.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. You know, it's okay.
Boy, look at here. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it just hurts my heart that they think you're some sort of monster. You don't know who he is. You don't know who he is.
What?
Yeah. It's like they keep adding charges and adding. You know, the longer you're in there, the more charges they add.
Right. Well, they have to do that to keep me in. They add and take off.
Yeah.
That's what they've been doing. And then when you get in the courtroom, it gets so confusing. Wow. Damn. I can imagine how that was with all them folks around you like that. Wow.
Yeah. But I mean, I just faced it head on. You know, it's like nothing I could do.
What a day today for you.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's nothing I could do about it.
Wow.
I just came out and said, what is going on here? Because they had this, a car, the police car, that is blocking me in. I couldn't get out. Even if I wanted to get out, I couldn't get out.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, then.
And they said, oh, we'll take you home. We'll give you a ride home. Where you live with Tasha and you know, they said all of that.
What?
Yeah. Well, it's just like, yeah, they're just really trying to discredit you. You have no idea who your husband is, who you're married to. I told them, the person you're talking about is not the man I'm married to. Oh, you have no idea who your husband is. And, you know, it's just trying to discredit you and, you know, and just, you know.
I understand.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, they always try to pretend like they're your friends. So you tell them, they think, slip up and tell them stuff, you know.
Wow.
Well, you can sit down and talk to us, or get a lawyer and come and sit down and talk to us.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's like, why would I do that when you all are trying to make him out to be some kind of monster? No?
Wow. Well, my life.
Yeah. And mine.
Oh, man, I tell you. Damn, it seems like this shit is a movie to me. It's just unreal.
I know, but it's like, you know, I get what you're saying about the past. They're trying to, just because, you know, you did time in the past, people change all the time. People change. They're trying to hold you, you know, for the mistakes you made when you were young. You know, that's not right, and it's not fair. It's just not right. You know?
No, it ain't. No, it's not.
They're trying to make it seem like I'm some unsuspecting wife that doesn't know, you know, that her husband is, you know, this terrible person.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Damn. I just feel sad that, you know, that shit embarrassing. All of that, you know, I'm just wow.
It's embarrassing, humiliating, you know, it's everything. Well, everybody that's, I guess, ever been in your circle, they've contacted.
What?
Yeah, I think so. They've contacted a lot of people that, you know, because when they did the story, they put out if you know him or whatever, if you know anything about this case, call us or contact us, and our people contacted them. They said,
"Oh, okay, well that's fine." I mean, everybody know me, so hey, everybody think I got money because they told me I took $1 million. I don't know where I'm gonna take $1 million from.
You don't have no $1 million in the bank. You don't have a $1 million lifestyle. We don't even have a house in.
So what I'm saying is that all that's fine. They say anything to get to you, but I'm not gonna let them get to me. So
no, I just don't know what's coming up. Well, God does, and I trust
Him. Okay, guys. So before we get to the next video, I wanted to answer a few questions because a few people were saying that they think that she's working for the government or the state. She may be at this point, but these are calls from November of 2022. So most of the ones that I have been playing have been from October, November-ish. So November 2022, I really believe that she believed him. And one of the reasons why I say that is when we get to the videos that are a little further out after I play this long video I'm about to play it as mistress, because I'm going to play the full video. This is the full video you guys have not seen or heard. Today, I believe they played the first part of this video, but I'm going to play the whole part so you can know who this mistress was. She was actually going to come down after Ernesto found out about Shirley having this bad day, truck being taken in front of the salon, all of this stuff. He immediately calls this alleged mistress down in Florida. Now, allegedly, based on her conversation, she works for an attorney. So she was going to come. He was sending for her. Y'all going to hear it in a minute. But the reason why I'm saying that is because some of the other videos, she's talking about Steve Harvey. I can't see her talking about Steve Harvey and messing up or jeopardizing her job. And she's working for the government and knows that she's going to end up divorcing him and he's going to prison. I think her conversation talking about other people, even her daughter, we heard that, friends around her. I don't think she would be talking to him like this, knowing that she has all this information that he's really probably going to go down. That's why I don't believe at this moment and these audio recordings that was the case. Now, maybe now it may be the case, but back then I really believe she believed him. I really do. But that's just my assessment. So again, this is the video where she tells them that they done repo her truck. So then when he gets done talking to her, now mind you, if you guys recall from another video, if you haven't, then you guys make sure you watch that. He has an alleged mistress who was also mentioned in his hearing. That's how we even knew he had a girlfriend. He had a girlfriend and a wife, allegedly. And he immediately contacts her, but he has a whole different attitude. He has a whole different attitude. Before he was all hype and we was like, dang, he feel happy to hear from her. He really sounds defeated in this audio I'm about to show you. Here, we'll show you right now so you can hear. He really sounds defeated in my opinion. And she's trying to help him, but I mean, getting her personality, I was just like, yeah, that 80-20 rule was really kicking in my opinion. But this audio was like 30 minutes. So grab you some snacks, grab you a drink, because we're going to play the whole thing because I want you guys to get an idea on who the personality of this mistress and who this alleged mistress is. So y'all hold on tight. Here we go.
Hello. Hey.
Are you there?
Huh?
What's that?
I said, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright. Hold on. What you doing?
Well, I just got the phone,
Okay.
just got a phone with Miss Williams, wifey. She went to the...
Oh, okay. Did you go to the lawyer?
No, she went to the beauty salon, and when she went to the beauty salon, when she came outside, the police blocked the car and everything. And the same lady locked me up.
I'm not even following her. And then what they say for her.
Yeah, I guess. And, yeah, took the damn truck.
What truck? Her new truck?
Yeah, took the truck. Took them out, they got to pay the victims back. What kind of shit is that? So I can't...
Oh, no. First of all, you got to be found guilty. Go ahead.
I ain't finished.
Oh, God. Go ahead.
So he called BC and he was abusing court all day. And, so I gave her the number and everything, let her text them about the 6 counts that they didn't give me a bond on. So some told me that hey, she's come up here, but I just didn't know why. But now I see why. Them folks trying to goddamn bury my ass.
So thing.
Yeah.
So thing.
Say what? So,
they sound ridiculous because she makes the money.
She what now?
She makes it. She makes enough money to afford what she has while they try to take it.
Right. I got all that part, but that's what just happened. It been happening late, but I didn't know. I just called and make sure that everything was good and she knew what's going on, and so she can tell the lawyer what's going on. So when she told me that, so not a good day today. Then it said, they said it took my car, investigation, and took all this shit. So.
That's fine. You gotta be found guilty for it. So they could take anything, but they have to be found guilty.
Yeah, I know. I know.
In order for it to stick, they can't take it and then you get found innocent, and then they have to return it.
Right, I know how it goes.
They have to return it. So.
Yeah, I know how. I got that part. But so that was going on. I'm just that's what it is.
They just told her shit while she was just out and about and just left her stranded.
Yeah, they were gonna offer to take her home and all that and tell her what she did.
Oh my God, no. I know she was like, I'm not about to get in the car with y'all so talk to me.
No, she didn't do that. She let a beauty salon lady take her home. So
you know what? It gets worse before it gets better.
Yeah, what?
It gets worse before it gets better.
Oh yeah, it's ugly. To me, it's ugly.
Oh, they took that. They took her truck. They took the white truck. They took the car.
Yeah, they took the car. But, the car truck is back. She can go get that tomorrow. Yeah. But that didn't make sense either. So
I know. I'm just gonna say, why are they gonna get a truck back if they talking about paying victims and shit?
They don't make no sense.
Nothing they doing makes sense. I don't know what are they doing, but nothing makes sense. But I just really think that was just a scare tactic, just to try to get her, so they don't again have enough to support what they're trying. So it's okay. So maybe she knows something. Let's fuck with her. Let's just listen into his phone conversations. Maybe he'll slip up and say something, or let's talk to this person, or maybe we'll try to work a deal with this chick, the co-defendant, and see if she's willing to tell, but she can't tell if she did everything and you didn't do nothing. What can you tell?
First of all, ain't nothing to tell anyway.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay, but if there's nothing to tell, truthfully, What good is she?
Right.
You know? So, and then two, she has to be able to prove what she tells because she got a record that's fucked up. So how believable is she? So anything you say gotta be proved. So you can't just sit there and say, yeah, he was a mastermind. Okay, so what did he do to mastermind it? What did he do? You have to be able to prove it. You just can't sing it and say it because you got a fucked up record. So it's not like he met you and you was just an angel out here and he turned your ass out.
Right, but
I don't know where you could be believable. No, that's why you're not believable because you're the fucking criminal. So, it's like too positive ain't gonna start a car. You're positive and negative. So, what else is going on in your life? Did your lawyer reach out?
No. He been in court all day. He reached back at her though. He did take.
Oh, he did.
He did ask her was she all right? Yeah. He did. I'm saying he ain't like that. He's just so much shit going on. That's all.
He still supposed to visit you. I don't give a shit.
Okay,
If
I got that part.
the first week or two. Yeah, you got to talk to you. Can't
Okay.
defend you if you don't know what you defending.
Okay.
You're on my side.
Okay, all right. So I got that part. So I need to orchestrate things now. I do need to stick with what I want to stick with. I'd like for you to help me if you can.
What do you need to do?
Huh?
What do you need me to do?
I just need you to come up and talk to him. That's it. I need you to really see what's going on with this right here. I'm supposed to have a bond. That's it. On these 6 charges here. I know what's going to happen on the 23rd. I already know that part.
Oh, that's just a plea hearing. You read over your charges and you see not guilty, and then they just, okay, we're going to set a date, and then he files for discovery, and then they have to show their hand.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I know what they're going to be. So.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but other than that, if I don't get that handle, I'll be sitting here for down there 2 years.
Ooh, 2 year life.
I'm just telling you.
The prosecutor ain't got that many tricks. Shit.
Got
He ain't got that many tricks.
Let me tell you something. There's some folks sitting here for 3 years right now.
Oh, of course. I told you one guy sat there for 8.
Yeah, for 3 years. He's sitting here.
And the fucking county. You know how expensive that is? Oh my God.
He's just sitting here. So what I'm saying.
Yeah, but why is he sitting? Because he can't get a bond. They won't give him a bond. Or what's his charge?
I don't know. I want to entertain that. To be honest with you.
Hey, you're supposed to be in there doing your research.
I did research.
You got to do your research to be like, who's your lawyer? What do you want for him? Why aren't you out of bond?
You can't afford a lawyer when you're sitting down 2 years. How you gonna pay for a lawyer 2 years locked up 2 years? You can't get it. You can't.
No, you still could listen. You can have an appointed attorney, and he could still be good. Because my attorney that I worked for did both. He was a paid and he was a court-appointed attorney. He used to be a prosecutor, like a lot of defense attorneys, but he didn't want to be out there fucking people's lives over for a win, so he quit being a prosecutor and he became a defense attorney. A lot of attorneys go into the prosecutor's office after college because it's like an easy job. You ain't got to sit there and try to scurry up, customers and clients to eat. So they go straight into stuff like that if it's, that type of law. But a lot of people quit. The ones that never quit and stay prosecutors are usually the assholes. I got a she said she's my sister, but she's a prosecutor in Cleveland. I don't think she's my sister, but he was telling my best attorney friend that because he called me and was like, I didn't know you had a sister in a prosecutor's office. And I was like, no, the fuck I don't. I hate prosecutors. And I was like, she said your daddy, her daddy.
Okay, so you didn't answer my question.
Right. Okay.
I just told you you're gonna be able to come.
Okay, so I can come out there on Tuesday and leave on Thursday. I don't want to make an appointment yet. I don't want.
Okay, hold on, you guys. I need you guys to get these likes up. Okay, it's 834 you guys in here, and it's only 300 likes. The math ain't mathing. We want to get this algorithm rhythming. So go ahead and hit the like for me. Yeah, that's what's happening right now. What you guys are hearing. It's real interesting because I think Ernesto, he doesn't want her from no sophisticated side. He has a wife for that's like that. That's what I'm getting out of it so far. He's kind of like, okay, yeah, whatever you saying, and you'll see how he's really not interested in her life, in my opinion. He's not really interested in what advice she has. He just want her to do what he needs her to do because that's your job. Okay, I got a whole wife that's basically the one that's talking to the lawyer, paying for the lawyer allegedly or whatever. So you just do your job. So you can tell, like, in this conversation, he's not as excited because he like, you need to play, like you're not playing your role. You kind of acting like you a little bit more than you are, in my opinion. That's what I'm getting out of it. But y'all go ahead. I'm done with the commentary because I just know you guys hit that like button and the likes are up. But I'm gonna get back to this phone call.
Come out there and you don't see me.
That's why I asked you to call before you got off work.
Call who? Him?
Call the office.
They were supposed to call me back. They didn't call me back.
You know they weren't gonna do that.
Yes, they should. For $20,000. They sure should have.
All right. Okay.
You know me. Okay, anyway, I'll call first thing if they pick up the phone.
Did you hear that? $20,000. Okay. Let me back that up a little bit. I think she's talking about how much she paid for the lawyer. How you know that? Why is he divulging all this information to you?
Here on Tuesday and leave on Thursday. I don't want to make an appointment. I don't want to come out there and you don't see me.
That's why I asked you to call before you got off work.
Call who? Him?
Call the office.
They were supposed to call me back. They didn't call me back.
You know they weren't gonna do that.
Yes, they should. For $20,000. They sure should have.
All right. Okay.
You know me. Okay, anyway, I'll call first thing if they pick up the phone. I'll call around 10. And I'll see. But
That's okay. Don't worry about it. I mean, that's too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's all right.
I have no problem doing it at all. I said that to you. No problem doing it. I said I could come out there Tuesday night, and I would only miss one day of work because I don't want to do a weekend thing. I'd rather do the middle of the week because I can make my hours up. I really could pick it up, but it's a matter of actually, oh, he's too busy to see you. He's got to reschedule. I don't want to hear that shit.
Okay. Wow.
Well, what?
I'm just amazed what happened today. What happened yesterday, today, it's just, the news shit, this shit is just crazy.
Hey, it's part of your movie. Your movie. Gotta be exciting. Got to be exciting.
Wow.
What have you done? Who are you pissed off?
What'd you say?
She on a witch hunt. Is it a cracker?
The what?
Detective. Is a detective white? I know the dude is white. Is the chick white?
Yeah.
A redneck white? Like a Trump supporter white?
I guess so.
When you see her? When she pull you over?
Yeah. I see her, but I don't reach out about, I ain't no judgmental person like that. No, I don't know that, white folk, black folk, I don't do that. I'm not into that shit. I'm into white folk, black folks, I ain't into, I'm just into whoever do the best.
A redneck is usually a non-race friendly white person. You got white people.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't never had no problem.
You got crackers.
Who?
Okay, then you got crackers.
Okay, well, that's fine.
The well-to-do ones that are racist. Those are your crackers. Redneck is usually your white trash.
Well.
It's all people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the deal. Oh no, rain shot again. I ain't not gonna be asleep now.
Man, listen. So, did she know that when he called her, did he talk to her before she talked to him?
Who you talking about?
Your wife, did she talk to you before she talked to the attorney?
No, she talked to the attorney first. She
Did
texted.
she know that she wanted him to come and see you?
Did she know that? Yeah, she been texting me. Long time ago.
And did she mention that today?
I don't know, because so much shit going on in her world. That, come on now, that's some shocking shit. Most folks ain't really cut like that. They're innocent bystander, good folk. They just go to work, go home. They don't do all that. They're not dealing with the police every day, all that shit. They don't know nothing about none of that. That's not in their world.
Yeah, but you know what? It's in everybody's world. It's fine. They fuck with everybody, not just people that's considered street people, or you know what I'm saying. They fuck with lawyers. They fuck with their own. Because there's been some of these times out here, and this dude was sitting down on a table on a patio last week, and these two cops walked up on him and was like, "Yeah, you look like a suspect." This and that. He was out there with his friends, and he was like, "You don't want to do that, man." He was like, "Put your hands behind your back." He was like, "You don't want to do that, man." And he was like, "Okay, well, reach in my wallet." They had to change the FBI agent. He was like, he said, "You feel dumb, don't you? You feel dumb as fuck, don't you?" And they was just like, keep cuss off of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they fuck with his badge, his FBI badge. And kept telling him, like, and they talked that shit too. They were two white cops. He was like, "No, I'm not the one you're looking for. You don't want to do that." And he just looked like he had a t-shirt on and some jeans. He didn't look like a thug, but he wasn't suited up, But he just was like an average looking, kind of preppy black type of dude, plain, nothing that he looked like, like a corner boy, And he just kept telling me, "No, I'm not the one you're looking for. You don't want to do that." And they just kept get up and put their hands behind your back. And he was like, "I'm telling you, I'm not the one you want to mess with." And they thinking it as, because he gonna turn around and suck them up. But he just telling them, "No, I'm a cop,"
Right.
I'm not the one you want to mess with. I'm not good at telling him. His voice is cracking up like, man, they about to be fun.
He's sitting there like, I do not really care about what you're talking about right now. Like you guys are saying in this chat. That's how I took it too. I'm like, he does not care.
And they just say, like, what are they talking about? What do they mean? Like, we about to, steady cuffing them. So they got him in cuffs. He was like, "Get my wallet out my back pocket and look at my ID." And it was like, and the other cop was like, "What does it say?" And the guy was like, "FBI agent." He said, "I take these motherfucking cuffs off me now." And they was like, "Sorry." Like, you got embarrassed. And he got like something thousand views. Like, you really got embarrassed. Like, you didn't have no probable cause. No, you know what I'm saying? They just walked up to him. You like a suspect. Oh, what? No. But nothing else. In this climate, you gotta train everybody to deal with the police. Because it's just, no matter what you do, they're gonna fuck with you. Especially if you riding night. Because a lot of them be jealous and envy. They want.
Brandy said, "Don't they just have 15 minutes?" I was thinking the same thing. I said, "My God, this is a 30-minute phone call." No, apparently the time has went up because it's 30 minutes.
Fuck with somebody. You riding nice, they want to mess with you. I did U-turn in front of the cops yesterday. I was talking to you on the phone. They didn't bother me. Why? Because I'm in a little smart car. Certain cars I get, I know police ain't gonna fuck with me. They're not gonna bother that car. They ain't thinking two shits about that car. It's like a little toy.
Wow.
But I know, I can't keep everybody who has to deal with everything. So it's blurred lines at this point. Blurred lines. But the number one thing is never talk to them. As soon as they walk up on you, you say, "I want to see my lawyer." They can't ask you shit. It's done. It's a wrap. What? I want to talk to my lawyer. You have to talk to my lawyer. If they can't say nothing, they can't say where you going. I need to. No, you can't ask me anything. You have to talk to my lawyer. Once I ask for a lawyer, I have to be saying, oh, I could just be talking to you. I want my lawyer. I don't have to talk to anyone. And they can't say sit up to you. It's inadmissible. You know? Can't ask me shit. Either you write the ticket or send me to jail. Whatever the problem is, you gotta handle it without a conversation. That's it. I tell my son at all times, don't talk to him, don't say shit. Ask for a lawyer. As soon as you get, as soon as they, walk up on you, ask for a lawyer. Let them arrest you. Go with a smile. Give them safety. Don't fight it, don't say shit. Because if you ain't good shit, you don't get out. And then you sue them. Harassment. And loss of detainment.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. A lot of cops don't know the law. So they don't go to law school. That's the problem with police. They go to the academy where they run and jump and learn how to fire a weapon, and they teach them 5 minutes of basic law. And then they swear them down, they know this, that, and the other, and they don't know anything. They learn on the job. They learn the law on the job. That's what they do.
I'm just, I don't know.
I don't know what you needed to do. I'll call tomorrow and find out and try to get an appointment.
You try what?
I'll try to get an appointment. But but my thing is, my biggest thing is, he needs to sit down with you. You're down the street. I'm in Cobb County now, up there with him.
Yeah, but
You're down the damn street.
Yeah.
And it's not a wait. I'm an attorney. Here's my bar card. I need to see such and such. And you just walk in a room, y'all face to face. That's it. It might take time. Go in there, write down some things, what happened, and so on. We do, no, okay, then what do we do? Well, who is she? You know what I'm saying? It's wrong. All right, I know what I need to do. But you know you don't want to sit in jail. That's a given. So you, without even talking to you, he's supposed to be doing any and everything he's supposed to get you out of jail. No one wants to sit in jail, especially with an attorney. That's the first job, without even a conversation, is when you get him out. File all the motions nonstop. He keeps filing motions till he gets his ass out. File it. You know what my boss does? We had an attorney. We had a tenant. I'm sorry, not a tenant. We had a client come in 2 days ago. He's going through a divorce. His house is in his wife's name, and she lives in Jersey, so she wants him out the house. So she went to Jersey and did a domestic violence against him, live, of course, and they got thrown out of court. But then she did another one in Miami, right? And he came in the office yesterday, like, I can't go back to the house, I'm homeless. We in the middle of a bunch of shit that we trying to get out, file, whatever, you know what I'm saying? We got a heavy workload. So I pushed all that shit to the side and was like, come on, what do we need to do? You know, we're homeless, let's do an emergency motion, we need to get you back in the house. Stop what you're doing, handle it. And this man only bought us $500. He was supposed to bring us $1,500 retainer, and then $300 an hour. He only came with, I think he gave us $300. Yeah, that's all he paid so far, $300. So he's not even paid, you know. But Ralph's thing is, he cares about the people more than the money. So he's been here stressing, you know, what to do. Like, you know, this is fucked up. You know, when we try to put an emotion to this, let's get it down, let's get it. And we don't have 9 days. We don't want you sleeping in the car for 9 days. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's a care. That's the care. I'm sitting in jail. Well, let me get him out. All right, you find out, so you want to play games? There's no prostitutes to play games. I'm about to play games with you then. All right, then. I said, you forgot that. Let me turn this motion in. I need a hearing.
I'm playing this so Shirley can feel a little bit better about her situation. So you guys bear with us here.
And I'm about to back it up with another motion. I need another hearing. I'm going to separate this. How many charges? You got 6. You're going to do 6 fucking different motions. I need 6 different hearings back to back. So we don't forget shit. Since you want to play games. You got to sense how they about to move and just move. It's like chess. You got to move how they move. You see who you're fucking with, and that's who you move, how you move. He's probably I don't know your lawyer, but that's what the first priority is making sure you're out on bond. I mean, he didn't been around 2 months, and you should have been out. Because they gave you a new charge, all they would do was brought you in front of the thing and then bond you right back out. Because it wasn't a violation of bond, because it's not like you caught a new case while on bond. It's an old case that just came to light, and you would have just been turned around, came in, and then left right back out. All right, add that to the file. Oh, another one? All right, no problem. Add that to the file. Bond them out.
That ain't
No problem.
That's not going on right here. I'm just being set up.
I know, but you want to give people them a chance, and that's fine, because it's your life. The only thing I can do is follow your instructions. I don't know if I'm telling you what to do. I can tell you how it's supposed to be and what should be done. And you can take it from there. I can give you the information like I do my children. I give them the information, but I don't tell them what to do. It's up to them to decide how they want to do it. But it's my job to give you the information so that you're not in the dark or ignorant to the situation. So let me tell you everything, and then you decide for yourself what's the best situation for you, because it is your choice, not mine.
Okay. Well.
So you think he coming down there is going to do something? That's fine. If I need to sit in his office all day Thursday until the motherfuckers show up, I will. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring snacks and the charges. If I need to sit up in there all day, I have no problem. I have nothing else to do until he show up. You know?
You talking about this Thursday?
Damn, what's today? No, I was looking at. No, I was. Wait. I thought I was looking at next week. I think I was looking at next week.
No, I don't know. I'm be honest with you. If I don't get.
We need a little bit this week.
This
week might cost too much money. You know I'm poor.
Oh, well.
You know I'm poor.
I might just call my brother.
Rich dad, poor dad, right? You got a rich wife, poor friend.
I don't have a rich wife. I don't have a rich wife. That's
rich wife, poor friend.
Yeah.
Whoop, there it is. So let me see. What was I looking at? I was looking at it on my computer.
You looking at what?
Fort Lauderdale. Now go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah, because after I know by the 20th, it's over with. Ain't no more court dates next year. It's over.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Why is that a lot?
Because you think they're gonna go to all the vacations and stuff when they be taking all the vacations?
Yeah, that's over with. That shit's gonna be over with, man. They're gonna start sending folks on dry run, like you going to court. No, they ain't going to fucking court because the judge ain't showing up. That shit happens every year. Every year.
Christmas Eve, that's the worst time to be locked up because them motherfuckers stay on vacation.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
We had that with one of our judges, and they kept going. I'm like, when the fuck is she coming to? Oh, well, she had to go and do this conference. And I was there like, what?
All those games. His life is nothing but a game. People who the police, everybody play games.
They don't, right? Because they ain't never been through it, and they don't give a shit. The party.
Yeah, sit around, go to bars and drink, talk about how many you done long bill.
Today is Tuesday.
Yeah, today is Tuesday.
I gotta leave. Right. Hold on. All right, let's see what that do. I'm trying to work tomorrow. I gotta sit on work.
So she was he wanted her to come and see everything that was going on. I guess talk to his lawyer perhaps. And she was saying she didn't want to until the next Thursday because it must have been Wednesday, the day of this conversation, because he was saying tomorrow. So then he basically told her, if you don't come tomorrow, almost like no need for you to come at all. So now she's trying to, I guess, look up tickets and stuff and try to come as soon as possible because he basically told her, if you don't come tomorrow, there ain't no need for you coming. I'm going to be honest with you. So he's like running the situation on when she can come, but let's go ahead.
I'll be back there work all weekend now. I'm sure tomorrow looking like tomorrow. Oh shit! Tomorrow looking too expensive. 8. No, actually, any freaking way. I have to leave in the morning. There's one, 7, 8 a.m. Up there at 9 o'clock. And then, nonstop. What's the return looking like? What the hell kind of fight is this shit? How's it going? All right, keep talking. Express yourself.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about material stuff. That's not. Folks gonna touch shit from me. I lost shit all my life, so I'm not.
Oh, yeah. Why would they sell it? You ain't good.
That's
how I felt.
My name, I got to tell you now. That's my name. People gonna lie to get what they gotta get, what they think they're gonna get. That's over with that.
Well, yeah. You can get all that shit. They sell stuff like that all the time. Trust me. My ex did that to me. He put me out the house. And, he went to jail. We just bought the house, but it was bought in his name only, to my dad. And then he got locked up 3 months after we moved into the house. And that's when I went to go see him and was like, you need to sign the house over to me so I could pay these notes and da-da-da-da-da-da. Because you're going to get deported. And this motherfucker said no. And I was like, wow, for real? He was like, no, but you're never coming back to the United States. Never coming, like he still has not come back to the United States, right? And this motherfucker told me no. I was like, that's okay, you know what? Because they sell houses every day. I'll get one. No worries. And I packed all my shit out the house, left all his shit, his money, his everything, jewelry, whatever. I left all his shit, and I went and moved to Detroit.
Yeah, she said Detroit. I was like, oh.
And then what happened? A couple years later, I went and bought 17 houses. See how that works? Welcome.
I know how it go. I know how it goes.
Okay,
God bless you. He gonna keep you going. I know how it go.
What's this way? Wednesday to Tuesday. Monday to Thursday. That might not work. It might need to be a Wednesday night to Friday. Let's go Wednesday to Friday. Oh, I hate going to the airport on Fridays. We're so crowded. Ooh, that's it. Oh, that's it. It said $1,300. I was like, what?
Go to Atlanta?
Listen, when you go this close, because next week, if I go next week Tuesday through Thursday, it was tricky. When you trying to go tomorrow, it's expensive. So here's 7 a.m. leave, arrive at 9 o'clock, and then leave 7 p.m.
You have 1 minute remaining.
You call me back or you gonna call me back tomorrow? What you gonna do?
I'm just trying to see what you're doing. I'll call you right back. If you don't mind.
I do not mind. Tell me. Okay, so yeah. Can I come next week? Okay.
Well, let me call my brother. See, can you help me out real fast?
Because like I said, I could sit in the office all day till we get there. I could do whenever he get in, type an appointment. I'll just see him when he get here, type shit, work the day with him. That's no problem.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll go in at 12 after his alleged court visit, and then sit there till 5. I could do that. That's no problem. I'm gonna come sit in there.
Wow.
Like that.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Woo, you guys are cracking me up. You guys were counting down to 60 seconds. So I just had to play it because I think we got a little snippet of how she was, but he clearly was like, ma'am, can you just do what I asked you to do? I don't need all your story. She was just rambling and talking. Like, what are you even talking about? He wanted her to come to try to help out because she's presenting herself like she has a lot of legal knowledge and all of that. So I think he wants her to talk to the lawyer. But from my understanding, and I believe it's gonna come in one of the videos that we that we watch in a few minutes. And I am going to put the link in when we finish with the videos because you guys are clowning and I want to hear what some of you guys have to say. But I think Shirley is the one playing for that lawyer. So, you know, I don't know how I would be feeling about all of that, but yeah, that's what it's looking like. So now this call is going to be, again, this is from phone calls from prison. And this is the jail call from Steve when she starts talking about Steve Harvey and all of that and Marjorie. So we about to get into that one right now. Woo, let me pull that up for you guys. Wait a minute. Hold on. Make sure it's over 1,100 of you guys in the chat. Please make sure the likes kind of match as many people that's in here enjoying this. I hope you guys are enjoying the commentary. If you are, make sure you hit that like and let me know. And make sure that you interact in the comments. That's the fun part of all of this, is that we interact and we give each other's opinions and we feed off of each other's comments, and we're like a family over here. We really, really are a family. Like the fact that I wasn't over here for the last couple of days, I missed everybody that's in here. So make sure you join the family.
Yesterday, Tosh was telling me I should tell him and all that stuff, and you know, she was like, "Well, he was gonna want to know." I said, "Well, if I don't tell him, and he asks me, I'll just tell him because I just couldn't talk about it. I just, you know, I didn't know. I just didn't want to deal with it. I couldn't talk about it. He'll understand." So anyway, I just called him and I told him, and you know, he was all right. He asked me if I needed anything, and you know, I told him no, I was okay. You know, I don't want to ask him for anything money-wise, but, you know, thank you for offering, and if I do need something, you know, I'll let him know.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what do you have to say about the whole situation?
He didn't have too much to say. He just said, you know, find out everything that I could, and depending on the outcome, I got to start moving forward with my life. That's, you know, and I said, yeah, I know. I'm going to start looking for a place on Monday. I mean, you know, yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. So that means that he's saying that I'm guilty. That's basically what he's saying.
Well, no, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He just said that you gotta, you know, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. You just gotta make sure you got your stuff together, and you still gotta move forward. That's all he said. He didn't say you were guilty. He didn't say any of that.
Oh.
I mean, he might feel that way, but that's not what he said.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
And you know, I said it's okay. If the truth will come out, you know, the truth will come out.
Right. I mean, I've seen all that. I've seen your boss go through a lot of shit too. Still standing.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't being judgmental. He didn't judge or anything. Not to my face, anyway. You know, I've never gone through anything like this before, ever. You know, ever. You know, my name in the papers associated with crimes and all this kind of stuff.
Your name in the paper. Put your name in the paper.
I mean, not the papers, in the news. Okay.
Where is that at? I ain't seen that.
Oh, but okay, on Facebook last night, it was on their co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Husband was arrested. Shirley Strawberry, co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show's husband was arrested for fraud or whatever.
Okay, so you say on Facebook. Facebook what?
What do you mean Facebook? I don't know. It was on Facebook. One of those shows. Somebody had it on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you saw it last night.
We saw it last night. It's on there.
Oh, is that it?
Come on, hon. Come on now.
No, I'm just trying to figure out if it's really out there. Cause get what? They got to retract all that.
Yes, it's really there. My cousin in Chicago called me and said, you know, she saw something on the internet. Is it true? Somebody else called me, said that it was in Maryland. Yeah, it's out there. Yeah, I think it was on, somebody said it was on CNN. I don't know because I didn't see it on CNN, but my cousin called me out of the blue and said that it's out there in Chicago. So what I'm saying is that it's out there, and this is difficult. But I mean, I'm not dead or anything like that, but it is difficult. That's all I'm telling you. It is difficult. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying, this is it is what it is.
Well, I'm like I said, I'm good. I ain't mad. I got past the mad part. I ain't mad no more. Nothing no more.
Yeah.
I ain't none of that no more. I see what's going on. They put me on TV. They trying to fish for something. They ain't got shit. So it is what it is. You trying to put me with people that I don't even know nothing about. So it is what it is. I mean, it's simple. It's common sense. Anybody got some sense, they'll see that.
Well, people don't. You got to think about people that. There are a lot of haters out there in the world too. It's not common sense.
Yeah.
People want to see you fail. People want to see you go down. I only told Steve, and that's only because they said co-host of Steve Harvey Morning Show. They put his name in it.
Oh, that's why. Well, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, it's okay. Whatever. Even if I didn't do anything, it's still whatever.
Right.
I have a right to handle this how I handle it.
You do. You definitely do.
Yeah, it's a lot. If I don't feel like talking about it, I don't feel like talking about it. Period. I don't. I mean, there are enough people out there, I'm sure, that are running their mouths. It was all on my Instagram. I had to cut my Instagram off.
Damn, it was going that deep?
Are you kidding me? Yes.
Wow. So you had to cut it off.
Well, yeah, I had to turn the comments off and all of that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. Wow. Okay then. Well.
Yeah, because they were saying really horrible things
about me and you.
Just hurtful things. Yeah, very hurtful, very damaging. All of that. Just hurtful things, very hurtful.
Wow.
Mean things.
Damn.
So I just cut it off.
And who showed you all that? Tosh?
Yeah, but I knew it was going to be on there. Yeah, Tosh found one because she was looking. I wasn't looking for it, but I knew they were on there. I already knew. Because that's what people do. They go to your social media and make comments,
Okay, so how your boss saying he ain't seen you in 3 years, so how you feel?
He saw me in Dubai, but yeah.
Okay, that's right. Okay,
he was fine. He just has a lot going on,
like everybody else.
Yeah. But when you got that kind
see what?
I said when you got that kind of money, it's a whole lot. A lot of people work for them,
Yeah.
A lot of people pulling at them,
Yeah, man. I can imagine that. I definitely can.
Yeah. Okay. It's a lot. Yeah. I mean, but like you say, everybody has a lot going on their own level.
That is true.
His winded going up those stairs.
He was getting really winded?
He was really out of breath.
For real?
Yeah.
What about them pills he talking about you gonna get?
They weren't pills. It's like a superfood powder. It's not. I thought it was pills too. I wish it was, because it'd be easier to take. But this is like, sometimes I take those powders and put them in the blender with ice. That's what this is.
Oh, does it work?
I don't know. I just got it yesterday.
Did he say it worked for him?
Yeah, he said it worked. He said you won't have any inflammation and all that, because my knees really hurt.
You gonna be able to walk up and down the stairs?
I do it every day, 10 times a day.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's faster than I was. But yeah, I push myself. I make myself do it.
Okay, well, hey, guess what? That boy, you snapped back then. Okay, all right then. I forgot about that. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I still have quick reflexes. Don't be fooled.
Okay.
Still have quick reflexes. Yes.
Okay, all right then. But then that's good. That's good. Then that's good.
You know what? They have Marjorie has her own spa, her own workout room, and her own spa. And she could go in there and get massages every day. People come to her house and and work her out and all of that. I was like, oh God, what a dream.
Does she look old though? Does she look like she's getting old?
No, I haven't seen her, but she looks good on her pictures.
Oh, she ain't there?
No, she's not there. If she was there, we probably wouldn't have been all over the house. But she's done it. No, you know he's scared.
Damn, sure right. God, what you say? You know he's scared. Golly.
All of that, yeah. Everything. I knew I wasn't supposed to be in there, but he brought us in, so I said, okay. But, I mean, I'm glad he did because it gives you a chance to dream, you know. It's like, wow, have a sauna in your house, have a steam room, you know, all the things that you go outside of the house to do. Not that, but things like that I would love to have inside, so I wouldn't have to go outside for those. You know, like get my hair done, get my nails done, get a massage, you know.
Thank you so much, Thais. I appreciate it. And thank you so much, HFG. I'll answer your question when this is over. It'll be over in a few minutes and we will discuss.
People come to you. Yeah. Yeah. You know, and then she gets in these little, you've seen these people, these chambers where people get in. You know, like, remember they used to talk about Michael Jackson having that tube-like thing he used to get in?
Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, she's got stuff like that in her spa, which is really cool. You know.
What the chamber do?
Yeah, I guess it helps your skin, you know, stay tight, and you know, like it's light therapy, that ultraviolet light.
Damn.
It helps. Yeah, I mean, they got, you know, it's really cool, the things that they have, you know. It's like, man, I would love to have stuff like that, you know, to be able, you know, like for my knees, for example, just go in there, you know, get a massage, get my knees worked on, you know, all of that. They got all of that kind of stuff. Like she'll have a chiropractor come to the house, you know, it's just really cool.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they so trying
They got money. They got money.
But does he use that stuff, or he just look at it?
He got a big, gigantic gym, like huge, with all kinds of state-of-the-art equipment. I mean, I'm not working out, but at least I'm walking. I'm trying. I wasn't winded going up those stairs, I'll tell you that. He was breathing like,
for real?
yes.
Damn. But he got all that stairs and all that stuff in there and doing all that.
Yeah, I was really surprised about that. Because when he walked up those stairs, he was very winded. Very winded.
But he smoked a cigar too, though. See?
Yeah, he smokes cigars. And I don't know if he does cardio. I think he just lifts weights and stuff. I don't know if he does cardio. You got to do something for your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to do that now. Damn.
Yeah. So, yeah, he was very winded. So, last night when I got home, I came home about 4-something. I lied down from about 5 to 6 or something 6 to 7. And then I got up and walked. I was like, I don't want to be winded. And I'm 3 years older than he is.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I know he gave you a big ass hug. I know he did.
Yeah, he did. He was happy to see us.
Okay, all right, okay.
He always invites us over there. We don't ever go.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because I don't know if she's there, and she's nope.
Damn. Wow.
She looks at us as the help, you know.
You did tell me that. That's not a good feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Right, and that's, it is what it is.
So this is why I believe that if Shirley is cooperating with the police, I think she's doing it like as of things have unfolded. She may have learned about this young lady that he's messing with allegedly, and maybe got more information on these charges, because she was just pillow talking over the phone, like they said, and sharing way too much information that could affect her job. You know, like she was just divulging to, and even talking about Marjorie. Now, we've heard a lot of stuff over the years about Marjorie, but we've never really heard it from anybody that close in the camp. So she's almost validating what people say about Marjorie as if she's not a nice person. That's the rumor. So she said, "Hey, if Marjorie was home, I would not have been able to go through this house. I wouldn't have been able to see her spy, because you know, and she treats us like we're just the help." That's what was said about Marjorie. I just don't believe that if Shirley really thought this relationship with Ernesto was going to sever because she's working with the police and all of that or whatnot, at this point, remember, we're in November 2022. We're like last year around this time when this occurred. So that's why my opinion is the way it is. Now, what she's doing now is she might as well, especially if they tell her you'll be a part of it or you'll be accomplice. I'll be singing like a bird too. You guys know how I feel about that. You gotta do what you gotta do when you gotta do it. I'll be out here singing like a bird. So right. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Share the video. Help us get the algorithm rhythming. But somebody asked about the forfeiture portion. No, the police, whether it's statewide or federal wide, they do not wait for you to get convicted before they take your stuff. I mean, if they let you keep and seize your, don't seize your assets, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get rid of them. You need an attorney, you need the money, you need the liquid cash. So no, they immediately seize any assets they believe are connected to the crime. It doesn't have anything to do with whether you're convicted or not. And the truck that was taken from Shirley, which is in the first video, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, which was towards the beginning of this live, it was in Ernesto's business's name. So we're about to see that from the video that was played on tonight. And this video really, Shirley was sounding real pitiful and pathetic. But we about to get into that right now. Let's see. Y'all hold on tight. If you weren't sipping before, you about to sip now. Cause
that's what I guess that was their plan, destroy you or to destroy you. I guess I don't know. I'm just that was their plan to destroy you.
Yeah. Well,
because they keep digging. They haven't found anything. If they had something, they would, they don't have. Where's the proof? Like your lawyer said, where's the proof?
Yeah.
Why can't you be set up? Why can't somebody have set you up? People do it every day.
Every day, and I think they know that.
But I think it's because of your past, like you said.
Yeah, if I didn't have no past, that's all he kept saying anyway. My past, he this, he that, he this, he that. Come on, 30 years ago. years ago. And now you're going to put all that shit, you're going to paint a really ugly picture of me. That makes it even worse.
Yeah.
And that's a ground that they can say whatever they want to say. And it makes sense to a normal person. Yeah, he did it. He sure did. He did it.
Yeah, to a normal person, but I think your lawyer should be fighting back as hard as he can. And this shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have happened.
Not at all. Not at all.
You should be getting ready to get out,
Yeah, because it really ain't fair. I mean, he didn't come see me at all. That's my main thing. I just not like him. Like I said, it's been 2 months. I ain't even seen his face.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I know.
So what am I paying for? And then this happened. So what am I paying for?
You're really paying for the cases to be heard in trial and all that. But he said he could give me a bond. So he's been giving me bonds, but it's been questionable bonds. I mean, pieces of time. But the way it happened, the money I supposed to be heard.
Did y'all hear that? She said, "What am I paying for?" That's where we got it sounds like she's the one paying for the lawyer. I'm going to back that up a little bit.
And this shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have happened.
Not at all. Not at all.
You should be getting ready to get out,
Yeah, because it really ain't fair. I mean, he didn't come see me at all. That's my main thing. I just not like him. Like I said, it's been 2 months. I ain't even seen his face.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I know.
So what am I paying for? And then this happened. So what am I paying for?
You're really paying for the cases to be heard in trial and all that. But he said he could give me a bond. So he's been giving me bonds, but it's been questionable bonds. I mean, pieces of time. But the way it happened, the money I supposed to be heard on all of them. But it's the same thing, conspiracy. They're supposed to put it in together. It didn't work out like that. And I didn't hear
the longer you're...
the longer on what now?
I'm saying the longer you're in there, the more time they have to bring up more charges.
There you go. There you go. But it's at the case. These charges they're trying to dig up, whatever they're digging up, already been incarcerated. So it ain't like they can't give me no bond right then. Like I'm out there making same plays and same moves and stupid shit. I'm not out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. Yeah. I don't understand. I really don't understand what he's doing. So last night, Steve texted me and said that he asked me if I still have my house in LA, and I told him no. And he said that if I had anything in storage, to get everything, But the stuff it's the stuff in your name first, I guess. But I don't have anything for them to come and get. What do I have? They said they were going to come and get my ring.
Man, them folks can't come get your damn ring. Come on, man. I ain't finna go through all that. That right there. If they do that, fuck it. Say you can have shit.
I am.
You can have all that. All that. You can get all that back. Due process. And this is what they do. They get all your shit until you prove to whatever you got going on, and that's how they got to give it back. So that's fine. Let them put it up. Do what they got to do. All that. That's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, they come and get it. They come and get it. I mean, that's what they do.
Yeah. And let's see, say he wants you to move back to LA.
No, not back to LA, but he was just saying that, that people, at my job are watching and all of that. And there's a clause in my contract about conduct, but I haven't done anything,
What?
Yeah. I don't know where.
He hit you out the blue with that?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Last night. And I just told him okay. And then he texted me back, okay. He was like, come on, Shirley. You got to get on this. And I said, I hear what you're saying. I hear you. But what he doesn't understand is I don't have anything. I don't have anything. We don't own a home.
Okay, so what you just, the best thing to do is just right here. Just start all over. Just leave all that shit. You have to salvage your life. You have to salvage your life. That's what you got to do. And it's okay. I can't bring you down because I'm down. That makes no sense. They after me. They're trying to fuck with me. They can have me. If I got to give my life up just so you can have peace, you need to have peace. I'm cool with it.
Nobody's asking you to give your life up.
Well, it's the same thing. No, what I'm saying is that if I have to sit here until you get yourself together, you do that. You don't have, it's nothing to be embarrassed about, it's nothing to be ashamed about. Shit happens. It is what it is. So what I'm saying is, for what?
No, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that shit happens. I mean, what I'm saying is, if he's giving you some advice like that, he's telling you to distance yourself from me, and you got to pick the ball up and keep rolling. If you don't, guess what? That's gonna flaws him. If it flaws him, he can't continue what he's doing in the business because he needs you. So that's what he's saying to you, and I understand that as a business thing. So what I'm saying is, if you gotta walk away and do what you got to do for yourself now. I know what you got to do. I can't blame you for that. This is a lot. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, what do you mean walk away?
That means that you have to. But he's saying that you got to distance yourself from your husband because what he's saying is that he is drawing on you because you who you are. If we wasn't married, they wouldn't give a fuck this deep. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that. So guess what? I have to deal with that. So what I'm saying is, if I have to give my life up to let you continue your life, that's what I'm saying. I have to sit here and just sit here. This is not your fault. That's what I'm saying to you. So if you got somebody instructing you, just go ahead and get it together and let them know I don't have anything. Just tell them, hey, shit is gone, and this is what I need to do. Start fresh over. And if he want to help you, that's fine. Let him help you. You can just salvage what you got going on for yourself. You got
But I don't. Yeah, but I don't have anything.
You're starting all over.
Yeah.
Forget everything. Nothing can be salvaged at this point. It's okay. If your boss is trying to help you, just tell him straight up, I need help, I need this, I need to get away, I need to start all over, and I don't have anything. And you just tell me to take your last vehicle and it's the truth. You ain't lying. So if you need help, just get help. Because right now, there's no one can help right now that I see.
Well, I told you that. I told him that they took my truck. He didn't respond. He didn't say anything. I mean, I'm going to just try and get an apartment, I guess.
Okay, well, here's the thing. You still got to move around. You still got to do what you got to do, and you can't do that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I can't do anything without a car. I don't want to hear. I just, I can't take everybody talking about you, and all of that kind of stuff because they don't know you. They think they do, but they don't.
Well, they don't, but you can't worry about that right now. You have to save yourself right now. And I'll just tell you straight up, you have to save yourself right now. I'm not out there to protect you. I'm not out there. I can't do anything. My hands is tired. All I'm saying is, if he's going to help you, okay, let me hear what you got to say, and then you go from there. I mean, I ain't saying...
Well, he didn't say he was going to help me. He just told me what to do. When I told him they took my car, he didn't say anything. He didn't even text me back. So I'm like, he's just telling me what to do. I'm not looking for him. He said, you can't, you're too old. He said, you're too old to lose everything you've worked hard for. That's what he said.
No, he's right.
I know he's right, but he didn't know that they took the car was in your business name. That's what he didn't know. He thinks they're coming after my stuff. That's
okay. I guess
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, you have to explain that to me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't say that the car was in your business name. I just said they took my truck. That's all I said. Okay. And he saw it when we went over there the other day. He saw my truck, He knows what kind of truck I have. So, anyway, I mean, maybe I should don't know, leave Atlanta. I don't know. I gotta think. But then I don't, it's like my money is gonna be low. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm paying the lawyers, and I'm still hopeful though. I mean, you're being proactive. That's what you're being, and that's the word that Steve used too. He said you need to be proactive. But like I said, he was missing a valuable piece of the puzzle in that he didn't realize that the truck was in your business name, not my name.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, but still, I mean, there's some value to what he's saying, but in other words, he was saying they're going to start coming after my assets. And then if it gets out, which it is out, then the company will be looking at me and I might get fired or something. That's basically what he was saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So I understand, but you have to break it down too. When you talk to these people, you can't just throw another message to them because they run away with it. And that's what he thinks.
Yeah. Well, he's just thinking that because he doesn't know.
Yeah. So you have to explain to him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll explain to him when I talk to him. But, honey, honestly, sometimes it's hard to talk about this stuff. I don't want to, it's like, I'm very private. This is my business, and then you invite all this negative energy in. People, they have their opinions and they want to say what they say, and I don't know. That part is hard to take. I could take a lot of stuff, but that part is real hard to take. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't like when they talk about you. I don't like that. I just don't like it, and I never have. Just like you're protective of me, I'm protective of you in that regard until I learn something different. Until I learn something different. But right now, I don't think you're this person. So I don't like people talking. I just don't like it. It's hard for me to take, if you can understand that.
No, I understand. And I appreciate that. I understand. And my value to you is different what other people value to them. I get it.
Yeah, it's like we're married, it's like we're one. Talking about you is like talking about me, And it ain't even that I care so much about what people say about me, but I just don't like them talking about you. And maybe it's because, everybody's going to, be saying, well, I told you it so, and I knew you shouldn't have married him, blah, 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 blah. But you haven't done anything to me. You've always been nice to me and kind. And I haven't seen you treat other people badly. If you have, it's because they did something to me or to prevent them from doing something to me. You've always been protective of me,
I have. I mean, that's how I am. That's me. That's just me. But, you can't say that to nobody who don't know you. So, it is
right,
what it is.
Think you're a career criminal or something,
Well, it's fine. What I'm saying is fine is that I have to leave that part. I can't even took that no more.
Yeah.
That used to irritate, but I can't let that irritate no more. I can't because there's too much going on. It's shooting killers every day. Every day. I'm not in that predicament.
Yeah.
So I'm not. It ain't that bad when you ain't killing somebody. If you're killing somebody, you got another problem. I don't have no problem.
Yeah. I know. And you haven't done what they said you've done either.
Well, here's the thing. You got in this world now. If people say a lot of things to get their pop up. People are trying to get sergeants, lieutenants. They're trying to get rank. People get rank off of other people. You have to ensure other people to get where you're going. That's if you look at any type of law enforcement, any type of government, or any type of structure to the little man, it has to be destroyed to build back up. So in this case right here, I understand that. I understand.
Yeah.
Right now.
I said the DA may be trying to get someplace else,
But that's all you got to do. Look at it. It's the same. That's what they do. But it's okay. That's what I'm saying. It's okay. I had to leave it to God. Let him do what he's going to do. He got the last word or say so in this matter. Right now, I have to concentrate on your well-being and how you're going to be okay mentally. That's
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
You can't do too much talking to everybody.
Yeah, I know. That's the dilemma. You know, I didn't want to tell Steve, but
Yeah, but you had to tell him because he did give you feedback. It is that's a business move he's talking about, and he's right.
yeah.
He's right with that. So what I'm saying is, right now you gotta put your business mind on that. You have to protect your assets, and your assets is you. Don't worry about that. You have to protect your assets. That's you and your health right now. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. This is the hardest I've been through, but we'll get through this too. You know, I know we will.
Yeah, we will. So just don't get overthinking it. Don't be I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be sad at you. No, you have done what you're supposed to do more than ever. So I'm thanking you for all of that. So don't think you disappoint me. Whatever decision you make, no, that ain't it. So we on the same page.
All right.
Yeah, we on the same page. I have to do this because my heart ain't gonna sit right. My shit ain't gonna sit right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I can't allow me
Yeah.
to be in a emotional standpoint that I'm being selfish. I can't be selfish when you're into a marriage like this. This ain't no regular marriage. This ain't regular shit.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. So I have to really break it down. I thought about it all night. So that's why I said you can come see me. We can finish talk about it, or we can talk about it on the phone and make the right decision so you can be safe.
Well, honey, let me ask you this, and I'm asking you this because I want to be crystal clear. You're not talking about divorce, are you?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, I'm not talking about nothing like that. If that's what you want to do, I can't be mad at it either.
No, but I'm saying, okay.
No.
Saying, okay, I just want to make sure because I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that I want to make sure this. As long as you smile, I told you when I was free. If you're smiling, I'm happy. I've always told you that. But that is the most important. I always tell you the same thing. If you're happy and you're smiling, it might take me a minute, but if you're happy and you're smiling, that makes me feel good. I've always told you that.
Yes, you have. I know.
Yeah.
I'm going to be okay, and I don't want you to worry because I'm going to be okay. Okay?
Well, yeah,
I just got to figure it out. That's all. And I'm going to figure it out, too. So I'll let you know when we talk, whether either I'll go to LA or something.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm not talking about no divorce. I'm not talking about nothing. I'm talking about your peace. You can be married and be dead. you can be all that, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your happiness now. That's all I care about right now.
So guys, Shirley loves him for real. I mean, I just don't believe at this moment. This video was around November 2022. Well, the audio recording that I made into a video was the phone call was November of 2022. And I just believe around that time she really was believing him. She is really trusting in him, and it seems like she confides in him. That's like her best friend, but you can see her spirits going down. Like when we listen to videos from like September, October, she was a little bit more optimistic, but she sounds a bit defeated in these videos that we've just heard. I'm gonna put the link in here, and I'm only gonna be on for about 15 minutes because your girl is tired. I just literally got off a plane. We'll go over some more jail calls, I am sure. Thank you guys again for all of the new subscribers. Continue to subscribe, continue to like. I want to hear what some of you guys have to say. So y'all don't come rushing all in here at one time. And I hope you're not long-winded, okay? There's the link. I just put it in the chat. So I want to hear some of your thoughts. And we just gonna discuss this thing. We got up to 1,200 tonight. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming over here and chit chat, and thank you for all the memberships and the the I can't even think. I'm tired. Super chats. Thank you so much for your donations. I really, really, really appreciate it. So Roxy said, let me see. Roxy said, I'm sorry, but Shirley waiting on him to come home and change light bulbs. She better learn how to change her own light bulb. Shoot. Please. Because he said to me, I did that. I took it as if he was telling her, if you want to get a divorce, I'm cool with that. And then I almost felt like, because I know he's talking to the other chick, it's not like he's gonna be left out in the dust, because he got other people that's willing to, with that. And then I almost felt like, because I know he's talking to the other chick, it's not like he's gonna be left out in the dust, because he got other people that's willing to, Aunt Nettie, turn me down. I think it's yours. Okay, I'm gonna take it off mute. Hey, Jim B, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Hey, tell me what your thoughts are on the jail recordings.
So my thought, just by intuition, is that Shirley is really severely narcissistic, and that she likes the idea of having a husband, because somewhere along the way, I feel that it's embedded in her mind. It's like her identity is caught up in being in this relationship and having a husband, and she's not thinking clearly, and to me, the evidence supports that, by her just really supporting him above and beyond her own child and grandchildren. So it's like she's not even, like, it's a character issue for me with her. Like, I have no sympathy, no empathy for her, just based on her actions.
Well, you have a lot of people agreeing with you, Jim B. Thank you so much for your comment and coming on. I appreciate you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Aunt Natty, what's going on?
Hey, Pam. Shirley is flat out pitiful. That man told her to go ahead and leave. He don't want her no way. He want the mistress. You could tell the tone and how he talks to the two of them. He is so loving with the mistress. With her is, wow, really?
What?
For real?
Wow,
and with the mistress, he, yeah. Oh, I want pictures. I love you. She have to say it first, and then he go, yeah, I love you too. It is sad. She that old and that young. I'm just being real. And she might have just got herself fired when Steve listened to the blog.
Child.
Because he don't want nobody to talk about Marjorie, baby.
Man, listen, that's what I said. She might have got away with talking about him being winded and out of shape, and that he looking at the equipment instead of using it. But when you start talking about Marjorie, child, oh no.
Did you hear her say Steve said it's a behavior clause in the contract? He letting her know now. You better get it together. You out of here, sister.
Sure
now
is.
that's an old tape. Hopefully, prayerfully, because I put her on the prayer list for the stupidly insane.
Oh my God.
That she has gained some sense. Hopefully, she has gained some sense, and that she has found out about this mistress, and she is now, if she talking to him now, hopefully it is she is working in conjunction with 50 and is trying to get him to say something.
Wow.
That's my prayer. Yeah, I put it at the head of the prayer list for the symptom. It's sad to be that old and that stupid.
I think so. No, I'm not mad at her towards the beginning. That's why I don't think I had those type of emotions. I feel like the naivety is just ridiculous the way it sounds. But like, if you're still that way now in 2023 as of September 7th, then I'll have a problem with that, because it is all over the place. There's no way that you just don't know at this point. Thank you, Aunt Natty. I appreciate it. Mr. Ryan, what you have to say?
From what I got from all of this, you can tell that Shirley has a lot of insecurities. And I don't understand why, because she is a good looking woman. She's 70
She is.
years old. And like for her to it's like for her to just settle, you can hear it in her voice. Everything she's doing, she just settling. She has like a whole defeatist attitude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a shame. And like he definitely used her. He's a little younger than her. And it's like he that's his sugar mama, and he got his little pimp thing going on when he just talking to these other younger chicks. It's just a whole mess. I just hate that Shirley is putting herself in a predicament because she got on these blinders.
Yeah. Well, everybody's laying it out for over on YouTube. So if she don't know, now she know, huh?
Yeah, I hope so. So
Yeah. Hey, Thirsty, what's going on?
Hi. I just want to thank you for the work that you do. Let you know you're doing a wonderful job. My opinion in this is I just cannot. When I feel bad for Shirley, I still cannot forget the fact that so many people have been wronged by this man, and that she's still protecting him. They're all protecting him, and some things that had come out earlier, maybe around April or May or so, had clear evidence that she knew people had contacted her on her pages about money that he's taken from them, life savings, So, and when she sold her house, she did a quick claim deed first and took his name off right before he was first arrested last year.
Yeah, I did see that on somebody else's platform where they showed the quick claim deed. Now I have to say he's innocent until proven guilty. So even if they were inboxing her, she still can in theory say, show me some receipt. Because she did make the comment of until she learns otherwise, she feels the way she feels. And again, this was November 2022. So maybe now she feels otherwise.
Yeah, but that was years ago. Some of them were like 5 and 6 years ago. So anyway.
He was him. Yeah, he did some time for the same type of crimes like back in the day. Yeah. I mean, not for the child, anything that has to do with children, because those charges are part of this now. But yeah, as far as theft, dishonesty, those type of crimes, he was accused of that and did some time for that back in the day. So that's what she thinks, that they're pinpointing him and they're holding him to his past. Is what she's saying. And she's like, listen, I'm trying to I think everyone should get a second chance and grace them. And that sounds like her mentality, but it sounds like some people not buying Shirley. Sound like no, she putting up a game. That's what it sounds like.
Honey, Shirley got one foot in the nursing home and the other on the banana peel. She need to let it go.
All right, Thirsty.
Thank you
so much for coming on. Have a good night.
You too.
Hey, Tracy. What's going on, sis?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, baby, how y'all doing? I just want to comment. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to echo.
No, you're good.
I'm just trying to throw my 2 cents and play devil's advocate a little bit, because I see that everybody is kind of leaning towards being against Shirley, and I feel empathy for her, and I just didn't hear what everybody else heard. Yes, I know that she's being selfish outwardly, but I also I see that she's really, like Ron said, I detect some insecurities, and she's looking at this like, this is my husband, I should stick by him. And if she really loves him, and if he's really blind to the things that we see so vividly, then of course she's going to have that reaction. Now, what she did with her daughter and the situation, I need more background on that, because I don't know exactly what happened. It seems kind of vague. I don't know. Some things can be listed as child abuse that isn't the first thing that we're thinking in our mind, you know. And I just want a little bit more details about that. Maybe they had a bad relationship, her and Shirley's husband, and that's where all that is stemming from. But as far as Shirley sticking by him,
No, I
yeah,
got you, Tracy. I said that in a previous video when I gave my commentary. I'm not mad at her just running to what everybody's saying about him because it's something different that he showed her. And I believe that, I mean, it is her husband. Are you supposed to just turn away after your vows when you said for better or for worse? You know, when you say those vows and you have that covenant. So I'm not mad at her, like in the beginning, until, like she said, it's proven otherwise. Now, she got all this plethora of information. You talking to a chick that's coming down here to talk to the lawyer that I pay for, allegedly, and all of that, then I'm gonna be looking at this in a whole different, a different way. But it sounds like they hadn't gotten the discovery and they don't even really know all the evidence. While all of this was happening in November, they really didn't have all the evidence because they do things differently in Georgia than what I'm accustomed to. Like they let you sit for 90 days, then you got to wait for a bond hearing, then they can deny the first time, then they let you sit for 90 more days. Like it just sounds like they keep you a little bit longer, and you may not even know, what they're alleging, but you don't even have the discovery. You don't know who the witnesses are. You don't know anything. And I think that's the limbo they were in around that time, because she kept saying they don't even have anything on you. They're just saying all of this.
don't she sound so naive? I'm sorry to interrupt, but she did. That's the part that was killing me. And I was like, she was like, I don't have anything. You know, I'ma just say this. It was a little shocking for me to find out that she really doesn't have as much as I would think that she did, being as though she's been a famous radio personality for so long. But whatever, that's none of my business. But she said she kept insisting that I don't have anything. Why are they? And you didn't do anything. And she really believed him. But I don't know. It was just true now, like you said. That was then.
I think that's why I keep trying to reiterate that these were within the first 6 months of him being in. I mean, she kept it to herself. He was in there since July. We didn't find out till it broke in the news in October,
right?
Which is with the alleged accomplice that he has. And that's who the lady, the alleged mistress from Florida was talking about, that this alleged accomplice was saying, yeah, why they making you the mastermind? She got a criminal record. That's who they were talking about, was her, who was a part, because that's how it got blown up in the news. Why his demeanor was different from the first video I did and all of that, because now it became, because Shirley told us that she had to tell Steve because they were saying co-host with Steve. She kept it to herself as long as she could. So she kept it to herself July, August, September, 4 months. Nobody even really knew except her family. It sounded like Sheridan knew, maybe some close friends, her hairdresser knew, or whatever, but nobody knew about it. She kept it close to the vest. We didn't know about it until earlier this year. By the time we found out about it, they had added so many more charges, and we were like, whoa.
Well, what did she say about Marjorie? Because I heard you guys saying that. I might have came on late in the live. I heard y'all saying that she might get away with saying something about the other stuff, but Steve's not going to let her get away about saying something about Marjorie. What did she say?
So in the phone call, she mentions that she being Shirley mentions that she goes over to Steve's house and that she took a tour of the house, and she was saying Marjorie has a workout center, she has a spa, she has somebody that comes over and gives her massages in her house every day. She got somebody that works her out every day. And then Ernesto asked, well, was Marjorie there? And she was like, Marjorie wasn't there. We wouldn't have been able to go through the house like that. And almost made it like, Steve was, well, she did say that, like alluded that Steve was scared of her. And then later on was saying that Marjorie makes them feel like basically if Marjorie was there, she wouldn't have came, because she said Marjorie makes her feel like, makes them feel like, so I'm assuming maybe her and the other co-hosts, like they're just the help.
See,
And
and I would have never suspected that. You know what I mean? It's a lot. I thought that they were all like they went on dates together, they vacationed together, and you know,
Ernesto, one thing Ernesto is doing, if you guys pay attention in this chat, one thing he is doing is throwing as much shade at everybody around her. With what I noticed, it seems like he has this task to isolate her. That's what I didn't like. Because the first thing he said with Steve was like, it ain't like you seen him in 3 years. How was it seeing him? Like, he'll just say little things to make you feel like you're getting done wrong. Like, he'll say on all these different individuals, well, I mean, she did so and so and so and so. And he'll just kind of throw it in there real slyly if you're not paying attention. And I think he just kind of does things so she can feel some way towards the other people, which makes her towards him.
Let's be clear. I would never fall for what he's doing. I would never fall for it. I can tell by the way he speaks to her versus the way he speaks to his mistress. It's totally different. And I can tell that his mistress is playing the mess out of him. She is playing it. Did you hear that part where he asked her to come up there to the courthouse? I want you to do one thing, come up here and find out how come I couldn't get a fine. She was like, yeah, I'll come, but you know, I'm the broke woman. You know, I'm the broke woman. You know, you got a rich wife and I'm the broke one. That's code for have your friends send me that, you know what, so I can make that trip for you.
She started looking at the prices while she was on there. But I think on that call, she got on his nerves on that call. Like before, it was just oh, girl, send me pictures. Send me the Polaroids. But on this one, she was like,
laughing at the wrong things. I remember, yeah. She was. Yeah.
I think he was like, man, I'm telling you, the ish is hitting the fan right now. I don't want to hear about your experience and what they can and can't do, because clearly they doing it to me. So whether I'm being set up or whatnot, I don't care about your paralegal certificate. I need you to get up here and let me know what you can do to help me. And if you can't come tomorrow, you might as well stay put. If you can't come tomorrow, stay where you at. And I'll call you in a couple of weeks when I feel better and we can talk about that box and patting yo, you know, whatever, like we did on last. But right now, I'm not with you for your intellect. He's not with you for your intellect.
Know your place.
Trying to show her knowledge. He's like, you know, all you're gonna do is you're gonna go and you're gonna arrange. They're gonna tell you your charges, and then they're gonna have to give you motion for discovery, and then they gotta show their hand. That man did time before. You think he don't know the way the court process?
He heard it. He was like, yeah. I know how it goes. I was like, oh God, she just.
But as soon
as they convict him, I wouldn't be surprised if she's already gone.
Yeah, I played the whole thing because I'm like, Shirley, she ain't got nothing on you, boo. Don't even, you know, sometimes.
She like, deuces.
She ain't got nothing on you, boo. All that or whatever. That she is the epitome of 80-20 is what it sounds like to me, in my opinion. But hey.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let somebody else talk. Right, thank you so much. Continue doing what you're doing. I support. But I'm there. Listen. You're gonna have to come up with another show.
Okay.
We're gonna have to talk about Steve and Big and that guy and him saying that he Lori Harvey's daddy. Because truth be told, I have been thinking that Big Boom. Okay, listen. Let me put on my aluminum foil hat.
You sound like you getting into some stuff where you gonna have Steve.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you, it's gonna come out.
You sound like you about to get information to give me a strike. I'm gonna need you to get up off here. Have a good night, sis. Love you.
Oh, for real? Oh yeah, because I did. Well, I don't want to do that, but all right. See y'all. Good night.
Backup page for that. Maybe we talk about
all right. Bye.
Right now, he got spas and gyms in his house and all that. I ain't got all that yet. Hey, Sin, what's going on, sis?
Girl, nothing much. Hey, Cupcake. I tell you what, If Shirley would listen to her strawberry letters, she would know that that man don't want you. He got with her for fame. He got with her because he felt like she was lonely. And he rode the gravy train. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Shirley money that she don't have is tied up with the stuff he did. Well, you let me handle the bank account, Shirley, and I'll take care of everything. Okay, now your car gone.
Girl.
That's and I hate to see that. I hate to see that because you are it can happen to anybody, but you are a very well-known black radio host and you acting that dumb. But you putting out strawberry letters trying to tell everybody advice, and we giving you free advice over here, girl. You better run. You better run, and you better go down there and sign for that divorce decree real quick. But do you think she's working with? You think she's working with the DA now?
I think she's doing everything right. Again, he is innocent until proven guilty, and I think she shouldn't be pushed by what we have to say and what our thoughts are. She married to him. We not married to him. A lot of people say what they would do until they in the situation. So
exactly.
I'm not mad at her towards the beginning to be like, I want to get all the information instead of just jumping on the bandwagon. I ain't mad at her for that. I'm going to be honest, as a person that's married, I ain't mad at her for that. I don't know if somebody came to me with 30 different stories, if I would be like, oh yeah, I believe all 30 of y'all stories. Because there are some people that don't know the house. There are certain, plus he got a history that he can say, oh, they're just looking at my history. So I feel her from that standpoint. Like I said, now, and I'm sure he has some discovery. He probably has he knows the evidence primarily that's against him, which means she probably is privy to it. This whole girlfriend thing would be enough for me because it's like, I can't trust you. So that means you telling me any dang on thing because she said one thing for certain is he's always protecting her. And then the way the alleged girlfriend, the way she even comes across, she knows. He called her like, yeah, just got off the phone with Miss Williams, got off the phone with wifey. She said they took her truck. Like, you guys really are sitting. That would piss me off even more that you sitting back talking
even more
about me to your mistress. I think that would piss me off even more. Like,
do you think she listened to the phone calls?
No, this ain't nothing that people probably think about. I listen to jail calls all the time. That's why I know that you can get them. But the thing is, what he also has to know is they don't always keep jail calls. So this may have been where somebody sent a preservation letter because they'll keep them for like a certain amount of days and they usually delete them. So that means that they are waiting to hear you say something on these calls because it probably was some type of preservation letter for them to keep them because they don't, they tape over them and all of that. So no, you can't get everybody's jail calls from 30 years ago. But if they actually have kept them, and they look like they're keeping all his calls, but
yeah, I believe, but I'm gonna tell you, looking at him, he looks suspicious.
You know what, Sam?
I got to say it. He looks suspicious, Pam, with that grin on his picture, and then the way, dang, and then started laughing. Oh, no, you had a bad day. They took the truck.
But you know what, Jen B? She said that's part of their enjoyment to talk about everything and all the issues with the wife, with the mistress. But that's what they do because the mistress tries to be the total opposite of what the wife is. So if you say, my wife don't come home and she ain't doing this like I like her to do. And then whenever you see him, which is probably once every whatever amount of time, because he got a wife. When you see him, you do whatever the wife, they almost give you the blue book on what you need to do in order to make them feel kind of way. But half the time they not gonna leave their wife. And then if they do leave their wife, look at like the different situations we've seen in the media with like Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter and all of that. When they do leave the wife, then they go there and it's like that excitement is gone because all I really liked you for was what this small percentage or whatever that my wife wasn't doing. That's that 80-20 rule that they talk about.
Right.
So that's why I look at. That's why when she started getting into trying to show that she ain't just a bimbo and that she's smart, he wasn't really that interested. He was like, Well, you know legal stuff, so can you come down here and do what you can do for my case? You telling Shirley you willing to sit, for her piece, but you telling old girl to come down here to help you so that you can get out on bond. So that's two different stories you got going on. You still trying to get out. That's why in that hearing that we heard, the motion for bond hearing that we heard, it was the DA that said he was talking about going down there to live with his girlfriend in Florida. So,
Right.
that came from phone calls. So he knew he
Yep.
was
Oh yeah.
at least he
Will
knows.
they actually pay him for her?
Yeah,
Will they play the? You know what? Will the DA play the phone calls and let Shirley hear them, and then Shirley go and think about it, and then come back and say, "Okay, I'm ready to talk."
Yeah, I don't know. Well, if she knows anything, she might say she don't know anything, because sometimes they, I really
Embarrassed.
believe in the beginning, especially since he didn't have any discovery, and all he did, and police do that. They tell you, you might as well just tell us the information. He liked it. They do try to get you to talk. So because we know their tactics, they may have been truthful to her when they told her that, but she's not gonna believe them. Like, why would she? We know the police have the ability. I've had police officers on the stand, and I say, okay, when you told them that wasn't true, was it? They'll tell you they lied. They have the ability and they have the right to lie as a tactic to get whatever information that they have out of you. That is a known fact. So
That's
she's right
48.
about that. It's not like she's saying things that aren't true and can happen. It's just she has to, in the moment, in an emotional state, she has to decide whether I'm being bamboozled by the police or if they just trying to get something on my husband. My thing is, I would be thinking, what makes my husband so great that they're going through all these lengths to get him? That's what would be my issue. I'm like, what make him out of all? I'm the one that got status. It ain't even really him. So what would make him so great?
Exactly. And the sad part about it is, if she ever listens to, and just to get her to talk, and they let her listen to the phone calls and say, okay, this was right after he talked to you. Let her listen to it so she can't say, I didn't know. But and I hope she don't lose her job behind him.
I hope she does.
I really do.
My understanding is she's worked very hard in this career, because people were saying that kind of had an effect on, and I don't know if this is true, Shirley, so I ain't saying this as a fact, that was part of the strain that they have in the relationship with her daughter. So that's supposed to be part of it. But let Cupcake talk so I can get up off of your child and get me a little something to eat up in this piece. Hey, Cupcake.
Hey, Cupcake.
Wow. Wow. Okay. That's what I got to say. Wow. No, first of all, I'm gonna need y'all to hit this like for your girl, because y'all tripping over there in them bushes over there. That's the first thing. I still got to do my job while I'm sitting over here waiting to talk. Okay. Secondly, I hope you see I already put Cupcake said allegedly up under my name. So I don't have to keep saying that, okay? Y'all, Cupcake said, and she's standing 10 greasy toes down on what she said. Okay. Now, I just came on here real quick, fam, because I don't like coming up here, but I'm gonna come just for you. But I came to tell you what I heard today on the radio. And I'm gonna say allegedly, even though I heard it, and I think Lulu and a couple of other people heard it today on the radio too. Now, if Steve ain't heard these phone calls, or he ain't been in privy to what's been going on, today's letter sure did sound like his response sure did sound like he was privy, because I'm not gonna give y'all the whole letter. It was basically about somebody being in somebody's house and making a spouse feel uncomfortable. Okay, Steve made the comment that ain't nobody gonna be up in his house that makes Marjorie uncomfortable. And I just find it real coincidental that he said that, and it was the way that he said it, and it was how he said it, because he almost said it like in the way that kind of like Shirley said it on this phone call. He didn't say it exactly. He worded it like Steve would word it. But I just found that real interesting that he said that today. And these phone calls been coming out. They've been all over the blogs. if you don't know, it was just real coincidental that he said that today. You want to go listen to it on your own. But Shirley, girl, you about to lose your job. Get this gas, okay? Because, honey, if you didn't lose your job before November 2022, and they hearing these calls like we hearing these calls, and you got these contract clauses and all this stuff in there, girl. I I don't know, sis. I don't know. It's not looking good for you, Shirley. Not looking good. Not
Yes,
at all.
And you know, when he started his show, he was from Dallas, where I am. When he first started the show, the radio show, he said the only way he would do it is if he had. He named Shirley Strawberry. He wanted to work with Shirley Strawberry because she had the experience. I think she was working in Chicago at the time, but he did mention that a long time ago that he wouldn't have never done it without Shirley.
I'm
But
sorry.
you know, don't nothing come between him and the Green Eye Bandit.
You know what? All right, that's your cue. Have a good night, Sam. I'll talk to you later. I might
You
get
gotta put in the corner, sis.
I like
You gotta go to
talking
the
to y'all.
corner.
You ain't gonna break up my family over here with your comments. Teresa said,
Oh.
I'm sorry, can a spouse testify against the other in Cali? You can always you have spousal privilege, but you can break the privilege. It's up to you. So yes, there is, in theory, they can't make you or compel you to testify against your spouse, but you can also waive that if you want to. So yeah.
And I'm sorry, I hate to say this, but at her age and she don't have nothing, no house, no nothing. What have you been doing with all your money, girl? I know you make more than all of us put together.
She don't make more than me, saying you better speak for yourself. But I'm gonna talk to you.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. She don't make. Look, she don't make the money. She make way a lot of money.
Girl, do all right over here.
She do all right. She don't make as much as Lamore.
Sam,
Here we go. All right, Sam. We'll talk to you later. All right.
All right. I'll talk to y'all later. It's my bedtime. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Again, thank you to everybody. See, I gotta protect the family over here, over here saying any old kind of thing. That's why I'm very, very particular when I drop this link on certain subjects, because I know where it's gonna go. Then I'm the only one get you are being warned. Your page will be struck next time. I get the warnings. I gotta appeal every month because of what some of y'all say. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. I love each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.